It's a deal. The United States and Canada agreed to terms last night on a new free trade agreement that also includes Mexico. This morning, the deal got a White House welcome. President Trump celebrated in the White House Rose Garden, announcing a deal more than a year in the making.
So we have negotiated this new agreement based on the principle of fairness and reciprocity.
Replacing the 1994 North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, has been a priority for the president. Today, he declared victory after getting agreement from Canada, the U.S.'s second-largest trading partner.
These measures will support many hundreds of thousands of American jobs. This is also a historic win for American manufacturers and American auto workers who have been treated so badly. We've lost so many jobs over the years under NAFTA.
The new deal is dubbed the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, or the USMCA. It largely keeps NAFTA's structure, covering $1.2 trillion in goods flowing among the three nations. But the agreement gives U.S. dairy farmers greater access to the tightly restricted Canadian market. It requires at least 75% of a car to be made in North America to qualify as tariff-free, and at least 30% of the work done on every car must be by workers earning $16 an hour. In addition, it increases labor rights, environmental, and intellectual property protections.
By the way, without tariffs, we wouldn't be talking about a deal.
Mr. Trump pointed to his willingness to play hardball as a key factor. He had previously threatened tariffs on autos and auto parts from Canada.
Thank you very much.
In August, he announced a bilateral deal with Mexico, threatening to leave out Canada entirely. Then, just before a midnight deadline on Sunday, the administration announced Canada would be part of a new trilateral deal. In Ottawa, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau praised the agreement as modernizing NAFTA. He acknowledged the talks were tough.
Renegotiating NAFTA has been a challenge in conversations with the President, with the administration over these past 13 months. But there is also no question that now that we have moved forward on a USMCA that is good news for all three of our countries.
Previously, Mr. Trump aimed sharply worded barbs at Trudeau. Today, he called the Prime Minister, quote, a good person who's doing a good job. He also complimented outgoing Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto and President-elect Andrés Manuel López Obrador. López Obrador said he will honor the agreement when he takes office in December. Leaders from all three countries have to sign the agreement, and each nation's legislature would also have to approve it. Privately, administration officials say they are confident Congress will ratify the deal. But publicly, President Trump expressed some doubt, especially if Democrats take back one or both chambers in the midterm elections.
They might be willing to throw one of the great deals for people and the workers. They may be willing to do that for political, people or political purposes.
If the deal does win approval, many of the provisions wouldn't take effect until 2020. We'll take a closer look at what the deal does and does not do right after the news summary.